today with Al Oppenheiser, the chief engineer of the Camaro, and this is his baby, the 2014 Z28.
When I get asked which one are you going to buy, this is the one I'm going to buy. It's kind of the culmination of everything we wanted to do in a track car and stay true to the heritage of Z28. This was purely an exercise in where can we take the Camaro, the 5th generation Camaro, to be the ultimate track car. And our goal, Mark Royce, our president, was a huge supporter of this car. He gave us 2 missions: put it on a diet and make it completely annihilate anything that Ford could put on the street. I want to be mentioned in conversations with the GT3, 911, the GTR, the Mercedes SLS AMG. I want to be measured in, I want to be talked about in those conversations. So we went through every part of the car and assessed every part number to see if it had anything to do with performance, how could we improve it, or if it's not a performance related part, can we get rid of it.
What's the total weight savings?
It's over 100 pounds off of an SS.
Okay.
And well, it's close to 300 pounds lighter than a ZL1. One of the things I didn't mention is the damper system. We're working with Multimatic, and you're probably familiar with them. They do a lot of work with F1. This is a DSSV, a dynamic suspension spool valve system. And then we partnered with Recaro as well. So you got Recaro seats, you got Brembo brakes, and you got Multimatic DSSV dampers. 3 of the highest recognized names in racing performance parts in a production car with all the cooling and all the performance. And like I said, once you break the car in, it's ready for the track.
Why no MR suspension instead of your Multimatic? That suspension's worked great on all the other products I've driven it on.
It does. It works great with the ZL1. Again, I'm trying to keep an eye on mass and specifically focus for the track. We think that the suspension setup is set perfectly for track use. We didn't need the MR ride control. I will say this car is probably not a daily driver for most people because it's a race car. We want to be very clear. In cars I told you about earlier that we want to be mentioned in those conversations, those are all-out race cars. And I think they'd say the same thing, is that it's not for everybody. You need to know what you're buying, that our money has gone into this car to make it perform on the track.
Costs more than a ZL1.
Yes, it does.
And available spring of next year.
Yes, it is.
Thanks, Al.
Thank you.
All right.